Evening. Let me turn this down a little bit. We're going to turn this down. Dim the lights for our evening here. So, a lot of things we're going to talk about, a lot of the upcoming events, actually, two or three in particular. But got a lot of cool, interesting things. I just came back from Florida, so we got all that situated down in South Florida in the prison there. Got a lot of cool things that we got for Red Dawn, a couple announcements we're going to make for Red Dawn tonight. And my table has got static electricity like crazy. I don't know if you guys can see that. But we'll wait for everyone to join us today. Again, this is going to be all about the events. If you're here for the paintball events, I'm working on that every day, so I apologize for that. We just have to get everything situated there before we collect any money at all, so we're working on that paintball venue still. So again, if you're here for the paintball thing, unfortunately, I'm not going to talk about that just tonight, but hopefully next week. So anyway, all right, some cool things that we got coming up. So we're going to talk about Red Dawn real quick, and then we'll go into South Florida. So Red Dawn, I just announced we're going to do a battle royale and a shooting competition. It's going to be a slight fee on Saturday. Now the stores and the vendors and manufacturers will be there Saturday and Sunday, so that's free to get into. And the teams can have their team tables up Saturday and Sunday. I think we got about 5 or 6 team tables left. Again, the team tables are going to be under a canopy, so the entire store, all the manufacturers, and the team tables will be in a giant tent. It'll also be on dry ground, so no matter what happens that day, your feet will be dry and you'll be warm in a nice warm tent, no matter what the weather throws at you. So that's going to be something new that we're doing for Red Dawn. Right now, an update, both teams are equal right now. So that's good. Last year we had more, I think, Wolverine than Soviet, if I'm not mistaken. A little disbalance. This year, everything so far is balanced. So that's great. Manufacturers that are coming. So we have Tarim Ben from Tactical Combat Solutions for the Kydex. I think we got XFOG. I got to double check on that. We have Elite Force coming. So Elite Force is going to have a rep out there. We might have one other vendor out there, and then our store is going to be out there, as well as all the team tables. So it's going to be a great time. I'm working on doing and getting the raffle prizes ahead of time so we can showcase those raffle prizes on one of these live streams. So you guys can hopefully see that and see what the cool things that we're going to be giving away. Got a new event coordinator, new props, and new objectives for this game. We're really excited to kind of showcase that. Some of the things that we took from our Iowa game, because we revamped a whole bunch of different things, objectives, command structures, things like that for this year based on your feedback. And we're going to be implementing that at Red Dawn. Red Dawn, is mostly considered, I would say, a noobish day, right? So it's a lot of people going out there shooting people that don't know if their guns work or have tried their guns and haven't really tried them, go buy things of that nature. So it's a good way to get the season started, meet a bunch of new people, see some cool things that were at SHOT Show that you guys didn't get invited to see at SHOT Show with Elite Force and one of the other manufacturers, and get really good deals with their store. I think we're going to do a mystery box, cool mystery box for the event and only event participants. If you haven't checked, pre-registration up until the week before is guaranteed a patch. Pre-registration is the only people that are going to get the game patch. That's in the event page for Red Dawn. So you have to be pre-registered to get a patch on for that, and it's first come, first serve. So if we run out, we run out. That's why you got to register early. For people that are waiting for that giveaway for the that'll actually happen at the event. So we'll do that giveaway, special giveaway for the people at the event, probably before the event starts, so you guys can actually use it if you registered before the time frame for that in Crete. If you're looking for hotels, people have been asking me about hotels for Red Dawn. You want to look in Indiana, like Hammond or Maryville. It's only about 20 minutes or 5-6 minutes to the border of Indiana, and the hotels are a little bit cheaper out there. There's a place called the Presidential Inn. I would not stay at the Presidential Inn. Google search the Presidential Inn. It's full of stripper poles and heart-shaped tubs. Unless you're into that thing, I just wouldn't trust the betting on that. But that's just me. So again, really cool things. Manufacturers coming tent. And we have the store inside and have some new objectives and a new event coordinator and new generals running things for each side. So that's going to be a great expansion to our Red Dawn series out there. And you're going to get a bunch of good deals with the store. Now let's move on to South Florida. So South Florida, we were out there. I was out there yesterday, and we're just rechecking everything. So people that have been waiting, there have been some inconsistencies of like helicopter, not helicopter, all that stuff. So I got that all situated now. So the helicopter is guaranteed to be there. It already was, but I just want to make sure, double, triple check. Silo's guaranteed to be there, so that's going to be cool. First time in the United States. Alphonse will be there. We have Stampede, AJ Tactical, and also Simple Airsoft, so they'll be the vendors down there. For housing, I actually opened that up now, so the duplexes are available, barracks are available, camping's available, and the RVs are available. The main area we're going to use is around the main central type prison just to consolidate everything. I'm actually getting some barriers up there too to get rid of some of the open space, so we're going to be working on that too, renting some barriers like to kind of clear that open space. So that was some advice that we got from some of the players that were there. So we're really excited. It's on, if there's any rumors that it isn't, it 100% is. Silos being out there, we're going to have the helicopter runs go out there. We've got 3 great local vendors in Florida out there ready to sell you stuff. So really excited about that. And we're going to give away a belt. Part of the things that we're doing, again, I mentioned this before, this is like a little teeny belt, but we're going to give away a massive belt, okay? Like a really cool one, so you can pretend that you won UFC and be Joe Rogan. I'm also going to bring a pair of sunglasses to every event. They're going to be the stupidest sunglasses that I can find, and I will give those away. We will give away cheap sunglasses at MiR Tactical Airsoft events from now on. You can see the ring light even through my Macho Man Randy Savage sunglasses. So, again, we're going to do a bunch of fun stuff. The whole point of this year is to make sure we're focused on you, the player. You have good objectives to do, have solid communication, know exactly what to do, have other things to do outside of the normal airsoft game in case you just want to take a break, do a shooting competition, do a battle royale, things of that nature, have some fun, have kick A raffles, and just provide you guys the ultimate experience. And again, I really appreciate what you guys have done over the past I think 7 years we've been running events now for feedback to make us get to where we are today and get better. So always appreciate that. I'm still calling people up, so if you get a phone call from 224, it's just me calling to see how you guys are doing, if you have any feedback, anything like that. So don't get freaked out by that. And set up your voicemail boxes. Come on, I mean, it's 2020. You have a voicemail box. Or clear your voicemail box. That's the other thing, too. All right, let's see if we got any questions, and I'll go into some other things here. Oh, you just booked your room at the Presidential Inn? Yeah, it's a good one. It's got a nice pole there. I think it holds up the ceiling. Airfills are... that's one thing I got to fix, Derek. I got to figure out who's going to be able to do that. One of the vendors is going to be out there. They'll be here, but I got to figure out where we're going to get that. And then barracks tickets for Southern Watch. So all the housing... I've almost finalized the price with them as of yesterday. I'm just waiting for the final contract to come back. The good thing is when we run things there in the future, all this will be situated. There's just been some shake-up, little things, but we got it all situated now. So it's going to be really cool. And Alphonse is going to be there, Silo's going to be there. It's going to be a good time. That's the one thing I want to do with these games, is kind of bring a community together. So whether it be Red Dawn here, where we're bringing in manufacturers and you guys can see all this stuff, or we're down in South Florida bringing the other stores down there together, just to have a really good community down there. That's the goal there. What are you planning for New Dawn? So New Dawn we had last weekend, the single day. That'll be January 11th. So that's going to be another limited event. We sold out on the first event. We're probably going to sell out on the second event. But that'll be a 2-day event. So that one really, really good. And a lot of the things that we're going to do is carry that over to the Sheboygan game in April as well. Some of the things that we changed, some of the props that we modified, some of the team organization that we modified. So again, I always love feedback. I never shy away from any good, bad, whatever feedback there is. But that's why I always want you guys to give it to us after the fact, so that we can always be better. All right. Life. I don't know what that means, Fernando, but it's okay. Okay, life is good. Angie Brainerd, how you doing? Instagram, I know I ignore you. I don't have someone reading everything, but I'll get to that later. So, but yeah, that's what we got going on this year, and a lot of good venues. People have been asking about McClellan. That'll be more towards the fall. That's at an Army base in Fort McClellan. We obviously have, something interesting is we're going to have a ton of Canadians for our game in Seneca in May in New York. Now, so it's like a Canadian invasion. More so than the Ryan Reynolds. It's like a bunch of Ryan Reynolds coming down. Luckily, their money's worthless, but it's okay. Nothing wrong with Canada. Just blame Canada, as they say. All right, so let's move on. And again, we will have the store out there too. So the store will be out there. So if you guys, and we always have good deals in the store for all our events. The only time we're not going to have a store is down in Florida. But what other questions do you guys have? No, what are you planning for your Dawn, Airfels? I'm really excited about South Florida. I have an AO in New York to point you to, whose leg I got a hump. Well, you can just send it to Alex or info@mirtactical.com, and please don't dry hump any legs, please. Or just hump any legs in general. But we usually work that out, so we help, we're very good at negotiating getting these people there. I am working on a few new AOs too. We already have a jam-packed lineup, I think like 17 events, plus our open plays at Paintball Explosion. And then Kankakee when Kankakee opens. For the year. So, I mean, a lot of stuff going on. If you're in the Chicagoland region and have nowhere to play airsoft, you're missing out, because there's tons of places to play within 2 hours of Chicago. So, and again, when you guys support us, we support you. I got another 2 to 3 venues that I'm looking at right now to kind of mix it up, because I always want to offer new things and new places for you guys to experience and play. And again, a lot of these venues don't stay around for long. I mean, the Mall, Joliet, sometimes we're very fortunate just to even get into them, once. So don't miss out on any of these that we got coming up, because who knows what'll happen. All right. Andrew, they don't, unfortunately, they don't answer their phone calls right now because they're going out of business. I have a 249. I was wondering what in joules I'm allowed for me at New Dawn. So Jacob, New Dawn is mainly inside, so there's not a lot of. You can bring your 249, but it's got to shoot semi-automatic. 350 FPS. That has to be with. I think that rounds to like a 25 gram BB, like 400 feet per second. But ultimately, it's 32 gram BBs, 1.49 joules, which is like a 400 feet per second. 20 gram BB, 400 feet per second. So. All right. Yeah, but again, I just wanted to give a short little update today. There is a live stream where you guys can see the prison down in South Florida. It was a hot one, 89 degrees. Nothing like that, but again, really excited. And the age requirement is going to change for the AO down there. So normally it was 16 plus. We're able to reduce that. We're going to let you know what that is, but it's probably going to be sub 14. So if you have any parents that want to play with their kids and they were like 13, 14 years old, that wasn't a possibility, but is now a possibility. So we'll get the exact age for that. So check out tomorrow all the details, including the pricing and registration for all those things, including the duplexes, which are 3-bedroom apartments. I think they're going to be around $300 down there. So everything's active now. We worked it out with the owner, and again, really excited about that. I go out to these places to make sure that we all have a good time. All right. I think that wraps us up. I mean, the only other thing that we're going to end up having to deal with was, magazine restrictions at some point with those new EPMs when they come out. That's something that we'll do. So next week, what we'll talk about is we've got Red Dawn, but we'll talk more about the Battle Royale that we're going to have at Red Dawn. We'll talk about the prison, any updates there. We're going to talk about Sheboygan, and we'll talk about Seneca, because Seneca is going to be a great time out there, especially if you're in the Northeast. It's our one op that we do in the Northeast. And you get to fight the Amish or the Mennonites up there. So what's better than that? It's like Amish Mafia, but without the everything up there. Okay? All right. I will be giving sunglasses away, so you might be a winner of a nice new pair of sunglasses, $9.99 on Amazon. So it's a $9.99 value, but I'll throw these out. There will be a MiR Tactical box this year running around. That box may or may not have any side. So we're the originator of the box, okay? I've seen other event coordinators try the box, but the box is a MiR Tactical trademark. Mother of all boxes, okay? So don't try to take that one. All right. Cool. I think that ends it for tonight. But again, huge lineup coming up. Constantly check our Facebook. This weekend, if you're local to us, Paintball Explosion will be open. It'll be 55 degrees. It'll be a great day. If you've been to Paintball Explosion, this year coming up, I'm doing a bunch of revamping with how we're going to do the open plays, the different types of games that we're doing, the amount of staff that we're having, who's leading the staff. I mean, a bunch of cool stuff that we're going to be doing and modifying a paintball explosion. Again, based on your feedback, because again, without your feedback, we don't know how to improve. So, always appreciate, guys. Check us out. Check us our website at MiRTactical.com. Check out our events at MiRTactical.com/events. And we are doing paintball explosion every Sunday. So, by the way, every Sunday except 3 Sundays, because there's Easter and they have 2 paintball games. But check us out, guys. Really appreciate it. Any other comments, questions, anything like that, please give us a ring at MiR Tactical, a ring at 1-800-581-6620. 1-800-581-6620. info@mirtactical.com, or check us out on Facebook, Instagram. Message us anywhere, or TikTok. We'll start posting on TikTok some more. So thank you guys. You guys have a great night, and we'll see you next time.